Hey guys, Perrin here, and welcome to the Keyword Research Blueprint. In the following lessons, I'm going to show you some specific tactics for keyword research, and I'm going to do some keyword research right in front of you. First, though, I want to take a few minutes to talk about why keyword research is important, because I think it's vital that you have a good theoretical foundation before you start spending resources on keyword research, because if you don't know a good keyword when you see it, and if you don't know why it's important, it can be really easy to get wrong. So I am going to show you some specific tactics, but let's cover some theory briefly so that you're better prepared when you go start doing it yourself. So the first question here is, what does a good keyword look like? If you go research keyword research on the internet, you'll find a whole bunch of information, and a lot of it can be pretty complicated. There are lots of courses out there. The way I want you to think about it is as simple as possible, right? So I'm going to break this down into two basic requirements for what makes a good keyword. And this is going to change what you're looking for, and it might even change by site. But basically, what makes a good keyword is, first of all, you can rank for it. And second of all, it brings in the right people. So every site is different. You might be able to rank for something that somebody else can't. You might have a brand new site. You might have a really old site. So what you can rank for might change, but a good keyword is something that your site has the ability to rank for. Secondly, it brings in the right people. So you might have an e-commerce site. You might have an affiliate site. You might have a display ad site. But the basic idea is the best keywords are going to bring in the people that do what you want them to do. So those are the two basic requirements of a good keyword. If nothing else, remember that, right? So don't focus so much on the data. Focus on whether or not you can rank for the keyword. And I'm going to show you how to determine that, of course, and what kind of people that keyword would bring to your site. So why is keyword research important? Basically, keyword research is the cornerstone of any SEO-driven site. What's that mean? Or what are the implications of that? First, poor keyword research equals lots and lots of wasted time. SEO is a long game. It can take 6 months for a new site to really start ranking for terms if you're doing everything correctly. If you have an established site and you are producing new content, it can take 2 or 3 months still, unless you have tons of authority, before you see the fruits of your labor. So if you don't get keyword research right, you won't know you got it wrong for at least 2 or 3 months for most of us, right? So if you're not doing it correctly, poor keyword research can mean lots and lots of wasted resources. Good keyword research also makes all other SEO efforts count, quote unquote, more. So if you're picking easier, better keywords, all those links you get, all the on-page optimization you do, all of that stuff will count for a lot more. It can also help you get a feel for the market. So if you're doing good keyword research, especially if you're entering a niche that you don't know anything about, you'll be able to find ideas that will help you understand the questions that are being asked, the problems that you can solve, the products you can recommend, all of that good stuff. So especially going into a market that you know nothing about, keyword research is one of the best ways to feel it out. Another benefit, knowing where and how to find profitable keywords can yield a literally never-ending stream of content ideas. This is a major problem for a lot of people with new sites, or with any site really. I don't know what to write about. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that sentence. I don't know what to write about. For me, almost all of my content is based off of keywords. So if you go find 500 keywords, all you have to do is come up with a good title and ask a writer to write about it. Maybe write a few yourself so that you can kind of see what these articles need to be like. But basically, if you find 500 keywords, you have 500 content ideas. So keyword research can drive your entire editorial strategy, which is, in my view, a huge benefit. And finally, keyword research is what allows you to build sites around profitable offers and profitable products. So if you have a really profitable affiliate offer, or if you have a product that you know you want to sell, you can't just start putting up content willy-nilly. You want to create content that will bring in the correct people who will take that action, who will click on that offer and buy it, or who will visit your shop and buy it. Keyword research is one of the best ways to target those people and get their eyeballs on that thing. So there are lots of benefits to keyword research, and there are a lot of things that can go wrong. In my view, though, keyword research is one of the most important things to get right. It's a starting point for every single site I build, and it's one of the first things I look at if I'm helping somebody else build a site. So real quick, let's just go back to the previous slide. I won't go back there actually, but to revisit the previous slide, a good keyword is something that you can rank for, and it brings in good people. And if you get it right, these are the benefits and a few of the downfalls that await you if you get them wrong. So, of course, keyword research is hard, and even when it doesn't feel hard, it's easy to get wrong without knowing you're getting it wrong. So you really, more than anything, need to spend time learning keyword research, which isn't as true with stuff like maybe link building or on-page optimization, stuff that you can just kind of try until you succeed. With keyword research, there's such a long waiting period to figure out if you're right. You need to spend a little bit more time learning it and making sure that you get it right. And this is kind of what separates some good sites and the bad sites, right? This is one of the harder bits of SEO, and doing it efficiently is tough. So you want to spend some time getting it right. How do we do that? We like to break keyword research into 3 phases. Here is the first phase. Preparation. That is phase 1. For us, that means either finding competitors that we can use to identify some really good keyword opportunities, and we're going to show you how to do all the steps of that. And really, that's one of my favorite ways to find a whole bunch of keywords at once. Or it could mean finding seed keywords as a way to give yourself a jumping off point, something to plug into these keyword research tools, a place to start looking for all of the awesome long tail keywords that can really bring in tons of traffic. So preparation is step 1. Phase 2 of keyword research is extraction. You've got a whole bunch of competitors, you've got a whole bunch of seed keywords. What do you do next? Well, you can either reverse engineer competitors to identify their most profitable keywords and to see if you might be able to rank for them. That's one way of doing it. Or you can find long tail keywords from those seed keywords, and typically we do that by using a whole bunch of tools, both free and paid, to plug those seed keywords in and get a whole bunch of results back. So phase 1 is preparation. Phase 2 is extraction. Phase 3 is probably the most difficult. It's filtering. And that is analyzing the search results pages, which takes a little bit of learning, takes a little bit of getting used to, and sometimes even takes a little bit of instinct. Then you want to assess commercial intent and or manufacture your own commercial intent with the keywords, and we're going to show you how to do that. Then you want to nail and create keyword types, and by nail I mean getting it right. So you want to really nail the types of keywords that you are targeting so that you're bringing in the right people for your site and for your objectives. And finally, you want to merge your keywords with your content strategy, which can be pretty difficult if you're in a new niche. So I'm going to give you some strategies to organize your keywords and figure out your site architecture. Overall, though, keyword research is really important to get right before you get anything else right. It's one of the cornerstones of SEO. It's very easy to get wrong. And hopefully, in the coming lessons, we can break it out into some really simple steps for you that you can follow pretty much down the list. And then you can see me doing some actual keyword research, and it'll help you out. So looking forward to teaching you guys this, and hopefully we can knock it out of the park.